In Burnout, The Secret to Unlocking the Stress Cycle, Emily and Amelia Nagoski take a deep dive into the complexities of stress and burnout, focusing particularly on how women are disproportionately affected by these conditions. With a combination of cutting-edge scientific research and accessible explanations, the Nagoskis introduce the concept of the stress cycle and explain how unresolved stress leads to emotional and physical exhaustion, commonly known as burnout. The central thesis of the book revolves around understanding stress as a biological and physiological response that can only be fully processed and completed through specific actions. Stress begins when an individual encounters a stressor, e.g., work pressure, family demands, societal expectations, which triggers a cascade of physiological changes, elevated heart rate, increased cortisol levels, and heightened alertness, among others. This is a normal response that prepares the body to face the challenge at hand. However, when the stressor is prolonged or not properly addressed, the stress response becomes chronic, leading to burnout. This condition is characterized by emotional exhaustion, reduced performance, and a sense of detachment from one's life and work. The Nagoskis argue that most people are unaware of the importance of completing the stress cycle, which is essential for returning the body to a state of balance. They break down the concept of completing the stress cycle into practical steps, emphasizing that the body needs a release of physical energy to counterbalance the physiological effects of stress. For example, physical exercise, deep breathing, or even laughter can help complete the cycle, allowing the body to process and release the stress, thus preventing it from lingering and turning into burnout. One of the key points the Nagoskis make is how cultural and societal factors contribute to burnout. Women, in particular, are more likely to face the dual burden of demanding careers and responsibilities at home, often leading to compounded stress. The Nagoskis emphasize how systemic issues such as gender inequality and unrealistic expectations for women's roles in society exacerbate the experience of burnout. The book explores the emotional and social pressures women face to perform perfectly in every area of their lives, often at the expense of their well-being. The authors also tackle the stigma around stress and burnout, noting how people, especially women, are often made to feel guilty or inadequate for experiencing burnout. They challenge the cultural narrative that associates busyness and overwork with success, offering an alternative perspective where rest and self-care are seen as vital to long-term productivity and happiness. They encourage readers to confront societal pressures and take steps to protect their mental and physical health by understanding their own needs and limitations. The book also explores the importance of emotional resilience in combating burnout. It offers strategies for emotional regulation, stress management, and ways to improve one's mental and emotional well-being. Techniques such as mindfulness, social connection, and self-compassion are presented as ways to counteract the damaging effects of chronic stress. Ultimately, Burnout provides a powerful roadmap for recognizing, managing, and preventing burnout. By understanding the science of stress and the necessity of completing the stress cycle, individuals can reclaim their energy, restore their emotional health, and prevent the overwhelming exhaustion that comes with burnout. The book offers practical advice, scientific insights, and a compassionate approach to a widespread issue, empowering readers to take control of their stress and lead healthier, more balanced lives.